Imagine being so obsessed with someone that you'd risk your entire future just to prove a point.
Today, we're diving into a story where a high school rivalry crossed a line that can never be uncrossed.
This is the case of Rachel Wade and the toxic love triangle that ended in a total tragedy. Hey guys, welcome back to Crimson Files. Today's story is a chilling reminder of how fast things can spiral out of control. Meet Rachel Wade, a 19-year-old girl who seemed like any other teenager in Florida. But beneath the surface, Rachel was caught in a deep, burning resentment toward another girl. That girl was Sarah Ludeman, a hard-working student who had a bright future ahead of her. The reason for their bitter feud? A young man named Josh Camden. Josh had been dating both girls off and on, playing with fire without realizing the consequences. For months, the tension between Rachel and Sarah grew into a digital war on social media. They exchanged nasty messages, threats, and voicemails that were filled with pure hate. Rachel was particularly vocal, often telling Sarah exactly what she planned to do to her. It wasn't just a petty school fight anymore. It was becoming a dangerous obsession. Sarah's friends tried to warn her to stay away, but the drama was like a magnet. On the night of April 14, 2009, the digital threats finally manifested into real-world horror. Rachel spent the evening stewing in her anger, sending message after message to Sarah. She was reportedly seen pacing outside a house, waiting for a confrontation. Sarah decided she had finally had enough and drove over to confront Rachel once and for all. As Sarah pulled up, Rachel was already there, waiting in the shadows with something hidden. The confrontation happened so fast that witnesses barely had time to process what they saw. In the heat of the moment, Rachel lunged forward, ending the dispute in the most permanent way possible. Sarah collapsed, the weight of the months of fighting finally coming to a tragic end. The emergency services were called immediately, but the damage was already done. Rachel didn't run. She stayed at the scene, seemingly unaware of the gravity of her actions. The news of the incident shocked the quiet neighborhood and sent ripples through the local community. The investigation quickly uncovered the mountain of evidence Rachel had left behind online. Every threatening voicemail and every hateful text was now a piece of a puzzle for the police. The trial of Rachel Wade became a media sensation, highlighting the dangers of teen obsession. Prosecutors argued that Rachel had planned the attack, citing her previous threats as proof. They played the voicemails in court, where Rachel's own voice echoed her intentions. The defense claimed it was self-defense, arguing that Sarah was the one who initiated the physical fight. But the jury couldn't ignore the sheer volume of evidence showing Rachel's state of mind. They saw a pattern of behavior that pointed toward a calculated and angry response. In the end, the jury reached a verdict that would change Rachel's life forever. Rachel Wade was found guilty of second-degree murder. The judge sentenced her to 27 years in prison, ending her youth behind cold steel walls. Sarah's family was left to pick up the pieces of a life that was taken far too soon. The case sparked a national conversation about cyberbullying and the intensity of teenage emotions.
Many wondered how a disagreement over a boy could lead to such a final and violent act.
Josh, the boy at the center of the conflict, was left to live with a memory of what happened. It's a story with no winners, only victims, and a community left in mourning. The voicemails Rachel left serve as a haunting reminder of how words can turn into reality. Experts say this case is a textbook example of how social media can amplify minor conflicts. When every insult is recorded and shared, the pressure to act on them becomes overwhelming. Rachel remains in prison today, reflecting on a single night that defined her entire existence.
Sarah is remembered by her friends and family as a girl who deserved so much more than this. This case teaches us that obsession is a dangerous path that only leads to destruction. So, what do you think? Was the sentence fair? Or was this just a tragic accident of youth? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. It's a heavy story, but one we should never forget. Thanks for watching Crimson Files. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more true crime stories. See you next time.